YouTube, what's good with y'all? It's Real coming through another video for y'all. So look, do it right the first time so you don't got to do it twice. And that's with anything in life. The big things and the small things. If you have a problem with rushing, if you have a problem with moving too fast out of your pace, that's an issue because a lot of times you make mistakes. A lot of times you don't do it right the first time and you got to start over and do it a second time. And you think you're saving time, but you're wasting time. If you had did it right the first time and took your own speed, you know what I'm saying, you moved at your own pace, you moved at your own flow and got it right the first time, you saving time because you won't have to do it twice. So keep that in mind when you have anxiety about rushing. Don't rush the process. Don't rush the foundation because that's what you're doing right now. You're building a foundation. You're in the middle of your process. You don't want to get your process wrong because at the end of the day, you are going to be successful. You are going to be the person that you want to be. But you want to make sure you have the capability to maintain whatever it is that you're seeking out of life. Because if you don't go through the process the way it's supposed to go through, you're just going to have rushed the process and you're not going to be able to maintain the success that you will get. You won't be able to maintain it because you skipped the process, you rushed the process. So stay down, stay focused, and move at your own pace. Because efficiency is different than rushing. Moving at a good pace, having a sense of urgency is different than moving out of your pace, moving too fast. You know what I'm saying? So move at your own pace, get the job done in a timely manner, whatever fits your pace, and get the job done right the first time so you don't got to repeat yourself. Because the more you have to start over and repeat yourself and do it again, you're wasting time. And that time could have been saved if you just took your time on the first go around. So stay focused, stay locked in, and stay down. You don't have to rush the process. You don't have to rush success. So once you get that in your mind and once you understand it and start to incorporate that in your life, you're going to start to see that you're able to maintain the results that God is giving you. Because you didn't rush the process, you're building the foundation. You know what I'm saying? Think of it like a building, a skyscraper. If the builders, you know what I'm saying, if they rush the process at the beginning, and then they just built on top of that, it wouldn't be strong enough to hold up the rest of the building. So you got to build a good foundation. You have to take your time on the foundation no matter how long it takes. Whatever pace is good for you, move at that pace. Make sure it's quality work so you can have a good foundation. You know what I'm saying? So you can build upon that and it could hold the rest of the building. But if you're not willing to do that, you're just going to rush the process and it's going to all crumble. It's going to all break down. And what's the point of that? So a lot of us desire success. A lot of us desire, you know what I'm saying, the finer things of life. But if we really want to have that, if we really want to maintain it, you know what I'm saying, we're going to build the foundation. We're going to build the process because that's what's more important. That's what's way more important. Because we all going to get what we seek. Because whatever we seek, we going to get it. If it's the desire of your heart and it's in God's will, you're going to get it. So it's not about getting the things that you want. It's about maintaining it. And if you want to maintain it, you have to build a nice foundation. You know what I'm saying? And that's right now, today. Your actions, your habits that you do right now, today, directs whether your future goes in a good way or a bad way. You know what I'm saying? Whether your building crumbles or whether your building stands strong. And you want your building, you want, you know what I'm saying, the end result, the results, the success. You want to be able to maintain that. You want to be able to have it last for a long amount of time. It's just like money. Yeah, you can get money overnight, but I guarantee you, you want to know what to do with it. Versus if you worked a process on getting that money. You built that money up. I guarantee you're going to maintain it because you have a foundation. You have the knowledge of money. So anybody can have money, but if you don't have the knowledge on how to keep money and how to make more money, that money is just going to be gone. Now correlate what I just said about money to all aspects of your life. Instant gratification is nothing. It's worthless. If you don't know what it is behind the process to get the results that you want out of life. So the finer things in life, the bigger things in life, in order to maintain it, you have to know how to get it. So stop looking for instant gratification and look for delayed gratification. Find joy in that. Find joy in building a process. Find joy in building a foundation to get those things so you have a system that keeps money flowing. keeps the results and the success flowing, because that's what it's about. It's not about the success itself. It's about how to continuously get the success. That's what your focus got to be on. That's how your mindset got to be. And you're going to keep on winning. You're going to maintain that success. And that's what it's all about. So don't rush. Don't look for instant gratification. Look for delayed gratification. Take your time on building your foundation. Take your time on the processes so you don't have to repeat yourself. Do it right the first time so you don't got to do it right twice. So you don't got to do it twice. If y'all like this video, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all subscribe, and I'm going to see y'all tomorrow.